Good day, everybody. It's Max, and this is Icarus Frontiers Live. That's right. And I'm live. That's right. And, of course, what are we doing today? We're going to play for a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of delicatessen mission, doing it all nice and easy like. Going to take it a little easy on myself, right? Still in recovery mode. I thought I'd surprise people with doing a few live streams this week. and alive. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. Yeah, you bet. So that's what we're going to do. Of course, before we get started, a big thanks to subscribers, more recent ones, as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to live chat, of course, Mr. Johnson, Mr. O, it's great to see ya. My video schedule last week was a disaster. It was a mess. But unfortunately, I wasn't well enough to fix it at that time. And of course, I had videos lined up for this week, but they are still lined up, and they're going to play. And I've fixed the schedule on those ones, so they're going to play on like Tuesday, Thursday, and I think Saturday or whatever it is. Anyway, the other ones were messed up, but it was a short little train game. It was a lot of fun to play, and we're gonna do a little Icarus today. Nothing too crazy. Don't think I'll be playing with batteries today. I'm not set up for it. Obviously, just been kind of testing out a little, sitting in the seat a little longer each day, right? You know how it is. So with that, I should push buttons here. A big thanks to all those watching in all the other time zones. See, I'm rusty. I'm rusty here, people. I'm rusty. A big thanks to all those watching in all the time zones. I appreciate that very much. And we're gonna do some playtime. Holy smokes! Of course, I'm not going to push myself too hard today. I'll play for an hour, maybe a little more, right? See how it goes. And we're gonna take it from there. That's my whole plan, people, and I'm sticking to it. Hey, I should hit the resume button, get in there, and all the things. Free space for new slogans. Is that what it is? Yeah, I just, I'm a little rusty, right? I got I got some holes in the side of me, and, I got all these little tapes all over me now, and, just, gee whiz. Gee whiz. And of course you don't want to be leaking anywhere, because that would, it'd be really bad after that, right? So, everything seems to be, I'll give a progress update as we run around here, because we got to do some running around today. I'll give a progress update about how I'm doing here shortly. We'll do some running around. I got to pick up a bunch of stuff in the middle of nowhere, like always. You know how it is, right? We'll go see what the mission is. Okay, so it's 1,500 hours. So before we do a sleeps of the day, I did do a little play. As mentioned, I've been trying to stay, kind of sitting up a little longer each day, working on core strength, all that stuff, like they tell you to be like a good little doctor-patient thing, go for longer and longer walks and all that stuff. So I have done a few things here, and we can have a look at them before nighttime. Of course, when we left off, we had done electricity. Yeah, we got light in here, people. At least we have game worlds where to run in our days and for stationary existence. That's right. Game worlds. It's all part of it. It's all part of the existence now. So I've actually been a little busy. Let's go out this way. I see you left the door open, Max. Yeah. Hey, where's all my stuff? I moved the stuff. Because, as I mentioned, this is where we kind of temporarily had my radar and my landing pod dish, but we're moving that stuff. Yeah, so, of course, I have some of my crops here, which is always good, and we like that. But now, the railing now continues on around the corner here, and here, we'll turn on a torchlight here. Hey, look at that. So here is the radar station. It's doing a little clipping there. I'm just ignoring that. Batteries did drop. They did drop. Though I must admit, I'm not having a real problem with power. I am gonna grab a tool though. I'm supposed to be able to look at these things and see how the power is doing. So I am gonna grab my wire tool here in a minute and have a look at this stuff. But here is where the radar and the orbital exchange interface has been moved to. And then, hey, look at this. Crop plots for everybody. You betcha. I think there's 14 of them or something like that. And they're all powered, getting water. Looks nice. Of course, it was very nice of them to come out with Tier 3 options for water now, where you could get biofuel for water and stuff like that. But we don't need any of that because, hey, we got fancy like power options here, people. That's what we do. Of course, we got new doors. Wow, fancy. There's one here, and there's a door at the very end as well, so I can come on the on this long deck that's now in front of the Skyway. Let's see about this tool before we do the sleepies and the things. Where is your tool? Well, there's your water pipe tool. Okay. Where is the other one? What did you do with the other tool? Oh, there it is. Okay, well, let's see. Boop. Oh, wow, look at all the colors. Okay. Where do you want to try and take this measurement from? I don't know. Let's go upstairs. Let's do that way. Because if I take, like, maybe I can take the measurement off of one of these things and then see what happens. No, is that not a thing? Can I not do that? Oh, inspect network. R. Okay. Yeah. Well, R. Okay. Wow. Look at that. Cool. Okay, so here's our supply. I'm supplied by 20,000 in solar panels, 8,000 in wind turbines. Wow, this is fancy. And what am I using? I'm using 1,000 on the water pump. I'm using 450 in wall lights and 300 on ceiling lights. Now, I do have the alteration wrench and the electric furnace hooked in, but they are turned off at the moment. So my total supply is 28,750, and my total demand is 1,750. So I think I'm okay. I think I'm all right. Hey, that's actually really cool, though. I must admit, that's really cool that I can look at the entire network. Now I can start hooking stuff up, and I'll know how safe or not safe I am. Now, the other thing is okay, so... all right, I understand. Like, I'm assuming these guys are going to stop working, right? Like, they're idle at the moment. Okay, so they're idle. Does that mean... So if I look at the network now, does it still count them guys? Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the solar panels are dropping off, right? So now there's only 3 of them on. This one is idle. So it's 15,000, and the 5 turbines are still running, of course. I guess they never stop, so I'm always going to have 8,700 on those. I do have a biofuel generator, of course, which I have turned off, which I'm not running at the moment, so I guess that's fine. But that's pretty cool, actually. So, according to this, yeah, so like the solar panels are really dropping off now, right? Because it's getting dark out. So there's only one left running now. Yeah, I mean, I still have the turbines running at 8750, so I guess they'll always just run at 8750. I guess is how that would work, right? It seems like these guys are going to just kind of keep on running, right? Yeah, you're kind of safe at, say, 8750. So, and I mean, I'm not even coming close to using that amount of power. Now, yes, I mean, we'll definitely experiment with batteries maybe within the next week or so. And when we do, what we'll do is we'll, obviously, they would then store power. I wonder how long they store power for. Now, obviously, I don't need it to store that long because if obviously you do sleep and then it's the next morning and blah, blah, blah. So what we're going to do is we're going to leave that door open for a second. We're going to come over here. I accidentally left the fire running. You silly guy. Okay, so is it sleepy time yet? Right? No, it's not sleepy time yet. Is it not time? I thought is that 1858 or 1658? Well, we'll find out here in a second. It's 1700. I got to wait another hour. All right, that's fine. Okay, well, that's really now again. It's not much of what I got done. Now I say that, but this is actually a fairly big build. This is like 27 tiles of stone. obsidian stone. And, of course, then, of course, all this fencing required iron and stuff. So it was actually a bit of a build. And these 14 crop plots are all iron heavy. Man, the amount of iron you need for some of this stuff is crazy. So, yeah, I mean, it's... overall, I mean, it doesn't look like much, but I guess it is a fair amount. And as you can see here, it comes right down here to the corner. Where I said you can come in here with this second door. You know, I am planning to, I am still working on this, but of course, you know, surgery, right? Got in the way. Got in the way, right? Batteries don't work with time, just with the amount of stored energy and demand for that energy. Well, there you go, right? So, well, yes. So we'll see how, I mean, again, we'll see how it goes when we play with them. Well, I mean, I guess I guess I should run back here. That's what I can do for the next, while we're waiting for 1,800 hours. First things first, you should have a look at Tech Tree, because it's probably in Tier 4, I would think, right? Flow meter. Wow, that's fancy. Well, we'll have one of those. Okay. Basic battery pack. Yeah, gotta have that. And then advanced battery pack. Oh, look, it needs composites. Well, of course it does. Wow. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. It stores... Does that say 6 million? Yeah, it stores 6 million. That's crazy. That's a lot. Okay. Oh yeah, no. We'll make battery racks. We're not making battery packs. No. We'll make battery racks. I mean, we got lots. We got the ability for composites. That's not a problem anymore. Wow, 6 million. What does this do? 1 million. So batteries store 1 million and release it at 1,500 a second. Battery racks store 6 million and release it at 10,000 per second. Well, I don't think 10,000 will ever be really an issue. You know, I think it'll be like, I think just one rack will probably do me more than enough, unless I put in like so many lights I overload the grid or something crazy. All right, so that takes care of that. We might even, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Now, the other thing we got going on is, yeah, we're on mission here, people. Yeah. As you can see there on the left, we are on Stockpile, Culinary Delights. We have to go to these locations. Is it that location? I guess it's that location. I got to go to this location and pick something up. So that's the first thing we're going to do first thing in the morning. All right, now it's 1,800 hours. I can sleep now. Oh, listen, put your tool away. Put the wire away. You don't need to be carrying the wire around. Let's put that away. So as I know where things are. You can throw that away. I see I still have a meat problem. Is it a big problem? A little problem? Alright, well, it's a medium-sized problem. Again, I didn't really do a lot of meat, you know, stuff. Right? Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. Oh, we're out of bacon. Really? Is it bacon I'm out of? No. Okay, well, I guess we're out of bacon. If we go to the freezer, which isn't being frozen at the moment, I should actually plug this in. I mean, we do have meat in here. It's not like we can't. It's not like we can't take that. It's just bacon's a little bit more beneficial. Okay, so now let's do this sleep. All the things. Boop boop. There we go. 7 a.m. Time to get up. Deactivate. Thank you. Of course, you know, we got stuff. You know, we're kind of looking pretty snazzy here, actually. Close that door. Okay. Let's go pick up our little parcel here at map location M. Is there 2 of them? Oh, there's 2 of them? What? Really? I guess we're going for a bigger run than I thought. Okay. All right. Well, let's get on with it. Do you got bullets for this gun? Yes. All right. Yes, you do. All right. Good. Translation: local wildlife was seen from your gun. 2 racks would match your current 20k generation. Yeah, so okay, we'll make 2 racks, I guess, right? Because, yeah, they each put out 10,000 a minute. That would be 12 million storage and 20,000 a minute, or 20,000 a second. Right, yeah, so, I mean, that's, you know, we should be able to do fine with that. We'll make 2 racks. What I'll probably do offline is probably make the composites for it, because composite, of course, is a real pain in the butt. It just is. Composite. What are you doing? What are you doing, crocodile? I'll tell you what you're doing. Nothing. Yeah, there. That's what you're doing. Listen, you got some meat? I suppose you don't really have the meats I want. Well, you do. You got some of the meats I want. We'll take it. If we need to throw some stuff out, we will. All right. The first one is over here somewhere. You're gonna run right into it. Hello? Anybody see a thing? Hello? Anybody? Anybody? Really? I guess I could have brought some ramps, huh? That would have been an idea. Boy, you can tell you've been on vacation. Oh, hello. Guess I don't need the ramps. Hello, how are you? Good. What do you got for me? Oh, okay. Deposit that stuff into this pod. Okay. Sure. Okay, we'll do that. Let's go trigger the other one, I guess, so I know what I'm dealing with. We gotta do it now. So basically, it's a pod. I gotta stick a bunch of stuff in there. Hey, that means we're gonna make an electric stove. And well, we have the deep freezer already because we stole that. So, hey, I mean, this actually works out pretty good. Fish pie, freshwater fillet curry. What the? I have no idea what this stuff is. Boy, we really need that electric stove now, don't we? I guess so. Where are you going here, Max? What do you think, Strider? Not much. Sure. All right, well, at least you're heading in the general right direction now. All right, so we're going to have to do a little bit of running here. Of course, it's only 8 o'clock in the morning game time, so we got a little bit of travel time. So we can talk a little bit about operation time. Head surgery. Actually, was not that bad. Yes, the whole surgical experience was very smooth. Yes, there were a few complications afterwards. You know, they at first it seemed like things were going too smooth, and that should have been my first sign that they're not going as good as they should be. But besides that, the surgery itself was very straightforward. Stupid needler, go away. It was very straightforward. They actually were ahead of schedule in doing it by about 2 hours. So I wasn't scheduled, but they were about 2 hours ahead. So that was groovy in a way. Now, as mentioned, I did have a little bit of complication after the fact. So even though I was ahead by 2 hours, my checkout time was still actually behind by a few hours. So actually, I was there several hours longer than they expected me to be for recovery. But that's okay. As for the immediate days that happened afterwards, I expected to be, like when I came to, I expected to wake up and be in pain. That was not how it was. Now, the first time I woke up, I was in discomfort, but I wouldn't call it severe pain. Yeah, whatever, you farty McFarty guys. But the second time, and for like 9 hours afterwards, was actually really good, which was really weird. and then the pain came. And then the pain was here. That made things a little messy for about 15 hours. That was pretty intense. So yeah, the first couple of days were basically a write-off. But I mean, it wasn't nearly as... it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Well, these painkillers. Well, that was the problem. The problem was that they didn't really give me a lot for pain afterwards for painkillers. Now, during the hospital stay part, there was. But after I went home, there wasn't. They just said, hey, take your, take ibuprofen and acetaminophen as you need it. Now they did allow me to take it in more frequency. So, like, you're only supposed to take, like, I think it's like two pills every, 6 hours, no more than 8 every 24 hours, right? They did say, hey, you can, for the time being, you can do every 3.5 to 4 hours. Again, be a little careful. They said, you shouldn't go more than, try to not go over 10 to 12, but, because you're taking them a little more often, obviously you're basically just increasing it. Yeah, that part went okay. There was really only about a 15-hour period there where I was in a lot of discomfort. Like a lot of, I hate to call it pain, but I was in a lot of discomfort. And it happened about 10-ish hours after I got home. Now once that was done, then the whole trying to eat thing was always was an adventure. That was an adventure. 'Cause eating is fun. I like eating. And so yeah, that took a few days to work out. And it's still not fully worked out. I wouldn't say I'm having problems eating, but there are still plenty of times when I eat and I feel I feel queasy, right? I'm not fully around yet, but it has gotten better. It has gotten better, I will say that. As for the actual incision parts, they were actually the incisions where they did all the openings and stuff. That actually was pretty smooth. They've given me no trouble at all. Now, that being said, they have for about 2.5-3 days, there was a lot of pulling on them where they were really starting to heal up. As I mentioned, I still have bandages on them and stuff, but like the first layer of bandaging has all been taken off and changed and all that stuff, and now I just have these like little bandages on them. More green goo. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, it's the incisions and the openings I have. They're doing well. Yes, lots of pulling, which has made sleeping really tricky. The other problem I'm having at the moment, I would say, is sleeping. In part due to the pulling of the incisions, and in part, I don't know if it's something that has to do with the operation and the changes itself, but I'm not sleeping very well. Sleeping's kind of sucking. So I just heard the explosions, and I wasn't sure if that was a rocket or a farty guy, and it's farty guy that caused me that. All right, so Farty McFarty guy, he's over there. So obviously I got to let this heal up for a bit. My stomach has to get used to its new configuration, right? Which is kind of cool. And I said, as mentioned, it's actually come along quite well. Like just from a week ago, it's actually so much better. Thorns. Really? Deal with it. All right. Yeah, well, I don't have my hooky thing here, so deal with it. Yeah, so it's a lot better even a week later. And again, I would say that one of the things I'm having a problem with is sleep. Not sleeping well. But we'll see how that goes after another week. Second thing is that after eating, sometimes I'm still getting a sickly feeling, a nauseous feeling. Now they did say it would require some weeks for adjustments, so I must admit it's not very often now. It was much more so in the early days, but now it's only like, I don't know, once out of every 4 or 5 times I eat. I have to eat a lot more smaller meals more frequently. That's just the way it works. Am I Oh yeah, look at me cruising along here. I really hope we're gonna hit this target, or it's gonna get messy. So I guess that's the second thing to note. But overall, it's going okay. It's going pretty good. The lack of sleep is making it somewhat difficult for stability, though, right? You need a fair amount of rest for proper healing, and of course, just proper, doing stuff, right? And I am having a hard time with sleep, so hopefully I'll be able to figure that out soon. But yeah. As for after that, once a couple months go by here, I gotta see. We'll go in. We'll get a checkup done. A couple other things. I gotta have a drink. I gotta have a drink. My throat's right dry. I don't know. I think I just swallowed a bug. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. If that's a problem. But yeah, I'm just gonna drink here. Oh, gee. Okay. Sure. It might be. Yeah, it might be a it might be a thing to the anesthetic given in the OR and stuff that I'm having so much problem with sleeping. I've never been a great sleeper to begin with, but yeah, I will say sleeping really has become quite the challenge here lately. But we'll see how that goes. All I can do is just go ahead and we'll play out the next couple weeks. So for the next couple weeks, obviously, especially for the next couple weeks, I'll be obviously running a lighter schedule. Probably stream every second day instead of every day is kind of the thing. That, of course, this tree is where they had their treehouse, right? It was awesome. I gotta be getting really close to this. Oh, I'm not even close to the target. Holy smokes, dude! You gotta get a run on here. All right, there we go. Yeah. So again, new diet. And there's a transitional state where your body has to get used to. Oh, hello. Exotics deposits. There you go. That's actually the second one I know of. So that's actually very convenient. There's actually another exotics deposit right here at K7, like right here by this pillar. So it's funny how the second exotics deposit is over here at B8. All right. Well, that's actually really good because we got to come over here anyway to this crazy drop pod. Is that the base? Is that his base? Is it still here? No way. Look at this. Can we repair it? Is that a thing? Maybe? No. Aw, yeah. This is a thing. I did not expect to find this. I mean, this is awesome. Having a pre-made base already available? This is great. I mean, it's too bad it's made of junky wood material because, you know, it means I'll have to repair it all the time. I could probably replace it with stone material. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll take some of the excess stone blocks that I now have over at the main base, bring them over here, and we can start fixing this base up. This is awesome. I'm very surprised to find this in the game because I'm pretty sure... Aw, it's broken. Really? Oh. Fine. Let's go find a tree. Excuse me. I need to chop you down. Okay. Pick up the wood and the pieces. Yeah, we're having a party over here, people. This actually works out really good. Okay. Yeah. This is fine. I am perfectly okay with this. I know, right? Yeah, like, I mean, I could set up shop. The exotics are right there. I mean, this works out really good. You know, I am all for this. I just want to be able to repair this up enough that we can actually get into it, just to see what's going on, right? Okay. Come on, keep going. All right. Yep. Just ignore the big mushroom things. Oh, that's actually not broken at all, that one. All right, that's fine. Because there is stuff over here, obviously, when we did this mission outside of the scope of, we did this mission as part, in the missions themselves. We didn't actually do this mission, well, this is all together, actually. We didn't do this mission here on the Outpost. We actually did this mission as a mission. So I am quite surprised to see this here. Okay. Wow. Well, the window's good. The window. Oh, well, this is made out of stone. Rain reservoir. Well, the rain reservoir is good. F to access. All right. Well, there's no rain in that. Okay, and the door works. There's not much left of the walls here. Okay. There's not much left of anything in here, actually. Okay, I'm slightly concerned here. So. Okay, let me turn on this torch. See if I can see what's going on. Yeah, like there's no floor piece underneath this at all, which is bad. We got to fix that. Okay. The other thing I don't want to happen is I don't want what's here to get ruined. Okay. Well, let's just keep fixing everything up here first. This has a hole in the floor. Not good. So we'll just keep fixing the rest of this up, I guess. Oh, your hammer's broken again, dude. Repair it. All right, there you go. Okay. What did you... I guess I fixed the railing. Great. Crop plots are out here. They're simplified crop plots, but they're here. Sure, he says. Why don't we shut that door, he says. All right. Yeah, there's the radar, right, that I had to place down in that mission. That's really weird. Like, so the Outpost is remembering the missions I did? Well, now I'm curious about something else. Because I'm pretty sure that other base doesn't exist over there anymore. But when we're on our way home, we're going to take a detour. That's for sure. Because, of course, we did all the missions. All the main storyline missions are done. This, of course, is like, what's this, the first or second one? Okay. Well. Okay. Yeah, fix this. I mean, don't get me wrong, all this fancy wood looks nice, but of course it's not durable for the elements. Okay. So, I need a piece of... Alright, well, you need to fix these walls first. I need a floor piece, because when you know it, yeah, you need a floor piece. Wood floor. Let's do that. Okay, so... There, at least... Well, okay, I could have just handcrafted that. I thought it was going to give me a fancier piece than that. Okay, well, at least that's there. That's there. Okay, so, stone bench and, of course, O2 tanks. I mean, I could pick those up and put them over here on these because at least these are more stable. And I don't need these at the moment, so maybe that's what I'll do. Just in case that piece of wood flooring falls apart, we won't lose these, right? So I'll stick them in the workbench here for now. Do that. Yeah, throw a bunch of this in here. I don't have a fireplace here. That's too bad. A fireplace would have been really nice. I'll have to get some stone. Okay, so we have a water collection thing, though. That's really cool. Sure. Okay, so let's have a look at the dot. Oh! No, this is the tree. Where's the target at? Oh, it's down here in the snow. Oh, I totally missed that. I totally missed that. Darn it. Fine. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, this is cool. This is not where we need to be, though. First of all, we have a couple of problems. Problem number one, of course, is... Actually, let's fix this. And then we're going to take this piece out. Thank you. Now we're going to do this. Take this piece out. And we're going to swap it with this piece. Okay, that's not perfect, but at least it's matchable, I guess. There's no bed here either. No fireplace, no bed. That stinks. We're going to have to... Because it's, what is it, 1326? Well, it's fine. Anyway, nevertheless, I mean, it's really groovy that we have this. I am very surprised to see it here. But now I'm curious about... I'm surprised to see it here because I'm curious about K7. So down here at the very bottom of K7 is where that other mission with the base was at, right? And I'm very curious as to whether that base is there now because groovy, right? I don't have any fur though. Throw that out. I'm not messing around with that. Yeah, I have no fur. All the way around this. And of course, the reason they built it this way is they needed to use the tree as a permanent fixture, right? By using the trunk and stuff, it allowed them to build higher. Okay, so this is not where you want it to be, Max, but cool. it's cool. Let's see if we can't find a shortcut home, shortcut back. All right, shortcut. He says, gonna do a thing. He says, let's check the map. He says, okay. I think there's a way through here, right? Not that one. It's not that one. No. There is a tunnel there to 709. It's not great, but it's better than nothing. Okay, well, I guess we got to go to the other one, and you got to get there at some point in time. We got a thing dying over there. Hey, Mr. Komodo, what are you doing? Not much. Who's over here dying? He's probably a goat or something. All right, which way are we getting out of here, dude? Because we got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Because let me tell you, getting through the whole snow thing was not part of the plan. Oh, and thick putrid gases, definitely not part of the plan. What do you want to do now? Darn it. Maybe get back here before you lose sight of everything in your life and you don't know where you're going after that. That's probably a good plan. Let's do that. At least inside of here you'll be safe. Okay. I mean, you just spent this time fixing it up. Might as well use it. Where's the stairs? Where's the stairs? Did I just run right around the whole stairs or what? Yep, there they are. Okay. Obviously, I'm blind now and can't see very well. All right. Well, I mean, that's not really news, Max. True. Okay, so we'll get up here before the putrid gas hits me, and we can't see what's going on. Let me tell you, they didn't leave nearly as much room as I did, because scary, yeah. Okay, well, open the door. Let me into the crazy house. So we obviously don't have any stone or anything here. That's kind of a bummer. Anyway, that's fine. It is what it is. All right, so let's start consuming this stuff. We'll recharge that. Yeah, because I could have cooked these meats if we'd had like at least some rock. But that's fine. We'll wait this out. It'll be fine. We'll wait this out here because putrid gases. Nothing's worse than trying to run around looking for shelter in putrid gases. It's crazy. Okay, so if I switch this back over here to this, it's too quiet in the neighborhood. Is that what we're calling it? It's all too quiet in the neighborhood. Yeah, it was too quiet, all right. Yeah, thick putrid gases. Thanks. Oh, this is like an orange storm. Yeah, you know what? Now I don't regret coming back to this this location. Wow, we're getting like, you know, the orange storm icon. Not like this is a bad storm, you know. So, okay. This was actually a better decision than you first thought, Max. Because at first I thought, well, maybe I should just try to get through. And of course we get some crackling and some stuff going on here. Now, of course, we'll have to keep an eye on things here. Well, 3,400, 35. I'm not going to panic on 3,450. You know, no sense hammering away to try and keep up on that stuff. Most of this seems to be doing pretty good. Yeah, go ahead and make all the extra loud sounds just to see if you can make me paranoid. Yes, everything is fine there. So we should be okay. We'll get out of this, no problem. Yeah, yeah, double red, right? Well, I know, like that, like, because it's the crazy orange icon, weather icon. I've never had an orange icon before, so I must admit this is a new one for me. I mean, you know, there's always been like, you know, I've had some yellow icons, and of course the green ones don't really matter. But yeah, this is orange icon. Wow. Like Hurricane 5 stuff. That's pretty intense. Looks like looks like I'm going to have to... Whoa, that was really big. Yeah, well, okay. Well, wow, you're being really fussy, Hammer. What is the problem? Okay, well, I'm going to fix it here in a second. I mean, I'll tack it together. Let's see. So that wall there, it must be just the way it's exposed to the elements. The rest of this is holding up really well, considering. Okay, but you're taking storm damage over here. That's really weird. Well, then don't do that. Go stand up here where there's no storm exposure. I don't know why I'm taking storm damage down there in the corner. That's really weird. I'm going to sneeze. I'll probably have to sneeze 3 more times, so I might as well have a drink while I'm doing that. Sneezing is a bit of a challenge. I will say, sneezing and coughing, you do got to be careful. Yeah, I will say, after surgery, that was a whole new experience. Yeah, sneezing and coughing. Yeah, you definitely gotta watch out for that one. Luckily, not so bad now. But that being said, sneezing and coughing, yeah, boy, it catches you off guard the first time it happens. Come on, Hammer. Work with me here, would you? I want to get out of here as soon as possible. What time is it? Oh, it's like 1,600 hours, dude. You know you're going to get trapped in this cave, right? Okay, well, I don't know if I can kill enough animals. And there's no bed here, which is really bad. How did I mess this up? Well, you didn't mess it up, Max. You just kind of worked out oddly different than what the plan was supposed to be. Yeah, right? Let me tell you, sneezing and incisions. It really, tickles your fancy bone. That's for sure. Okay, so that fixes that up. All right, I guess we're good to go. We're probably pretty safe to get out of here. I'm gonna have to try and find some birds. They'll be the only ones that have enough stuff on them. Yeah, come on. You know what? I'm not going to try and fix that one right now. We got to try and get down here. We're going to have to do some hunting. And this is all en route. I got to find some stone. It's 1,600 already. It's time to load up the gun, dude. We ain't got time to mess around. What are you? We need birds. Oh, you're a needler. No, you're not a bird. You are definitely the opposite of what I need. So we're going this way. So here's the plan. The plan is to try and get enough birds. We're try to find enough birds to get enough fur out of them to then try and make a bed. Stone is probably not going to be too much of a problem, but and of course I have wood on me already, so we're good to go there. Oh, hello. Excuse me. Yeah, sit down, boy. Listen, we're gonna have a small talk here. You got fur on you? Because I need 20 fur. Yes, you got 3. Wow, 3, huh? I could have used a lot more than that. Okay. Any other time you'd have like 8. But no, today it's 3. Awesome. All right. Okay. Now, the reason I wanted to get the fur before going all the way through the tunnel is because I'd like to come out the other side with the bed bonus to run around in the snow, because I am not wearing my standard outfit. I'm wearing the obsidian charged outfit, which is great for lava, but not really designed for snow. So, my other outfit is at the base. Well, of course it is. Listen, do you guys have fur on you? Yeah, you and my, just listen, buddy. Yeah, I need to know if you have any fur. I don't know if striders have fur or not. Nah, they don't have any fur. All right, fine, we're out of here. All right, birds it is. Okay, we want to go this way. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Well, it's not fine if we don't get enough fur. We need enough fur to make this plan work. Otherwise, we're going to be in the dark, and that's really going to stink. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. And look, it's already 1,700 hours. No. I do not want to be running around in the dark. Like, so much no. Alright, let's make sure we're going to end up on the right side of this rock. Otherwise, we're going to miss the opportunity to get out of here. Okay, everything is fine. We'll keep an eye out. R for reload. I got 4 bullets. I just checked it. We got 4 bullets. It's fine. I mean, well, I got 73 bullets, but I got 4 in the gun. We're alright. I mean, we won't be all right if I run into, like, a Columbian mammoth or something. But, I'm not going after a Columbian mammoth. I'm just going to try and hunt down a few birds. And then I got to try to figure out... Yeah, we need fur so badly. Where am I going to get the fur at? Okay. Well, you're making good time getting out of here. That's great. But you're not finding any birds. That's bad. Yikes. What do you want to do about this? I don't know. How about we make a torch before, like, you run out of supplies? Okay. That's a good plan. Okay, let's do that. Because it's only going to get harder here shortly. Don't go on that side of the thing. Go on this side. Oh, you know what? Since I'm standing here, I will put 2 more bullets in the gun. There you go. Okay. What are you, a bird? Are you a bird? No, you're a strider. And you're a strider. Darn it. And what are you? Oh, you're a bird. Smile. Okay. Yep, stop wiggling around, dude. I need your fur. How many you got? 3. No. Bad. That's only 6. Okay. Fine. Let me see. You're doing okay. Do we got to turn a little left here? Well, there's a thing. Listen, do this. What are you? You're a strider. You're not going to help me any. Furs and birds, strange combination. Well, they say that's the way it works now, right? Oh, hello. Goodbye. They say, all the dinosaurs, they had feathers and blah, blah, blah. I'm assuming that's where it comes from. That's another 3. Okay, take the 3. Where are we at? 9, right? Yup. You need 11 more. Excuse me. Oh, that's a Visco. My bad. Oh, hey, Mr. Goat, what are you doing? Mr. Goat would have some fur. That's a strider. I don't know if the swamp rat would have any fur. Really? Really? Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, I know you're a bird. Okay. Stupid goat. It's fine. 3 more, right? Oh, 5. Oh, you're going to give me 5 on that one. Oh, okay. Wasn't that nice of you? Sure. That's a strider. Okay, so unfortunately, we're about to come out of here. That's a problem. That's another bird. Be nice if there was like 6. 3. Yeah, that doesn't do me any good. Take that though. We're at 17. Okay. Well, we got to get to this other thing anyway. You're a strider. How lucky am I going to get a bird down here? Right? I just need 1 bird. Excuse me. Is there any birds? Are you that goat? If you're the goat, we're going to have a talk. Yeah, you're a pygmy lop. You look like trouble. What are you? You're the Komodo dragon. You're useless. Oh, hello. Got you that time, goat. Come on. Yeah, stop wigging out. All right, let's go. Come on, fur. 7. And yes, there we go. We're out of here. Can you make a crafting? Crafting. Yep, beds. Thank you. There is a cave right here. Did you want to sleep here? You probably should. Yeah. Well, what I should do and shouldn't do are 2 different things. Okay. Sure. Well, there is another cave just up here. Okay. Put the gun in your hand. Heck knows what we're going to run into here. What are you? You're a Komodo dragon. Don't care. Let's get up here. It's starting to get really dark here, Max. Okay. Those are koas. Where is this crazy cave at? Well, it's along here somewhere. And what is this? Oh, it's Mr. Goat. Alright. Okay, so I think there's a cave along here somewhere. Been a long time. Oh, yep, that's got cave written all over it, don't it? And we need the stone anyway for a fire, so let's just make this happen. Okay, sure, he says. Wow, it's actually really nice. It's actually a really nice entrance. Really? I have no fiber? Get out of here. Yeah, give me that. Give me this. All right, throw that out. Throw that out. Well, you got a bed now, right? Please say yes. Okay. Throw that piece of wood out. You don't need that. I mean, you got enough wood on you. If we have to, we'll make something. All right, so let's hop in here for a minute. We'll kind of set up a few things. Okay, and... Oh! Frank! Okay. Okay. Frank's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. We'll do that. We're actually going to we'll throw a little bit of this meat on here. I don't want to actually throw the... Nah, it doesn't really matter if it rots away. I don't think so. We'll take a quick peek here in the cave. I'm not really planning to stay. Yeah, we'll take that water. It's pretty quiet in here. Oh, hello. Yeah, sit down, boy. Okay. Yeah, Yeah, good. Also proves the fact that they actually did turn down. I actually explored 6 caves. Explored 6 caves over the last week. And I found bees in 2 of them. Still a pain in the butt to kill. I'm not really happy about that. But they do only take 1 swipe to kill when you finally do get them. Okay, there we go. We'll even take the bed with us, just for cautious sake. Here, we'll even take this with us. And we'll even take this. There we go. Yeah, well, that can stay. All right, so, hey, good morning, good morning. It is good morning. It's a hot pink day out here in the deserts of whatever, stupid horse. I will say, I think they tamed down the horses a little bit. It was one of the things I complained about. Was how crazy the horses were. Every time you walked by a horse, it literally like had radar on it and would attack you instantly. And I noticed that horses do seem to be having a thing. Weather here actually for the last week has been great. Yeah, it's actually been pretty good. So we had the crazy big snowstorm there just before I had surgery, but. Yeah, for the last week, it's been, I don't know, low to mid 40s. So anywhere from, say, 5 to 10 degrees Celsius, which actually isn't too bad for this time of year. It's been pretty good. Did I just run by that second cave? I think you did. Yes, you did. Darn it. Go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, back. Okay. So, yeah, the weather, if nothing else, the weather here has been cooperating. Because obviously, I would not be able to do things like deal with snow at all, right? But yeah, it's been like between 5 and 10 degrees, mostly rain, which has been a good deal. Okay, it's here somewhere. All right, so here, this cave here supposedly goes through to the snow side. I've never been through this cave. You should probably grab a little fiber before you do this. How about we do that? All right. Because there's going to be no fiber in the snow, dude. And if you need to start building bridges or some crazy thing, you're going to have a hard time. All right. Yeah, like you only got 90 fiber here. Like you don't got a lot of fiber. I mean, you got like 10,000 fiber back at base, but you're not there. So... I'd like to have at least a couple hundred. There we go. Better than nothing before we go into the cave. All right. That way we have to make a few bridges or something. Then we can do so. All right. There we go. Yeah. 20 degrees Celsius there. A bit hot for this time. Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. Like I would have expected... you know, towards the end of March, seeing 10-degree weather. But it's like, but today, for example, it was sunny and 10 degrees here, which is really nice. It was a really nice day to be out. So, all good in the neighborhood. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Okay. Can I go around it? Is this a thing? No, you can't go around it. All right. So, supposedly... Yep. Supposedly. Let's craft some ramps, I guess. Okay. See, this is why we needed more fiber. I was worried about the fiber situation. Okay. So... Yeah, I will say, weather's been really pretty good, and I'm pretty happy about it. That's for sure. It is another one of them things that did make things like a lot easier. How far down is this? Is this really a thing? Please don't hurt yourself. Sure. Can we do something like this? Okay. I'm okay with making a few more ramps. I just want to be careful I don't get trapped down here, right? Sure, he says. Okay. Alright, so we're still on track to come out. Alright. Yep, wow, that was just that easy. Okay, cool. What kind of trouble am I going to get into here? Maybe put another bullet in that gun, just in case. Snow leopard. Zebra. Alright. Well, let's get over to number 2. Hey, we're back in the, +6 to -4 here. Yeah, so nighttime is still pretty close to 0 or 32. I would say 32, 33. And the daytime has been floating between 6 and 10, right? So that's where we're at with that. Which I guess we got to go around this way. It's one of my first times ever in this biome. Yeah, dude, you really don't have the right outfit for this place. Oh, and you've got water on you too, you goof. Take that water out. Yeah, this is all bad. Really? Okay. I guess maybe I should have tried and stayed up over there. Alright, well, let's see if I can't go back this way. There's a little fiber here. Well, let's grab that while we can. Hey, you know what's not good? Running out of food right... No, I don't need a snowstorm right now. No. Oh, gosh, darn it. Fine. Alright, let's get out of here.